Hey folks, welcome back to Game and Garbage. I know it's been quite a long time, but man, some things have been busy. Still having trouble sleeping, but like we got the spring right around the corner. Our weather is starting to change, so I'm working on taking care of the yard again. I gotta help out my parents too. They're definitely older and retired, and so yeah, there's just been a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, first, today I'll just be roaming around, helping some people. And Elden Ring, it's one of the great ways to level up if you can. And it's kind of fun too, honestly. I had this one player where they were stuck in the subterranean grounds under Lindale, and just worked on working them through the entire thing, trying to get to the boss. After a couple hours, we still weren't there, but we did get a lot of, gates and doors open for them, and that was quite the blast. I enjoyed that. Let's see. Also for the channel, so I got a Twitch channel and a YouTube channel. So Twitch is just to be able to stream for free, and then I end up doing that, archiving everything on YouTube. So I don't have like a capture card and a nice computer or anything like that. So yeah, I just work on doing it that way because it's free and it's cheap. But yeah, if you've missed some stuff, I did come out about a week ago, I think. Now I did come out with the first chapter of Dead Space, and so I'm redoing Dead Space chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4, so that I can have a complete playlist. And every campaign I do, there will be a complete playlist of the campaign. And then yeah, we still got some games to review. I'm looking at them right now. They're just stacking up over there. And then yeah, there's some ones that we actually need to get to, like the Gotham Knights series, so we can look at, or Batman Arkham series, so that we can look at Gotham Knights. Oh, we have a bunch to do. Been a lot of stuff happening in the markets too, and it's been quite been trying to keep up with that and the banking system. I've worked hard for my money. I don't want it disappearing. Oh, come on, serious. There. Oh, you pieces of trash. Just coming over here and fight me. Oh, you suck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to heal myself with poison, which sucks. Yeah, I won't have time. That's alright, though. Ooh, we're in the capital. Now, let's see. They are this way. Oh, this is working out great. Clearing the way, baby. Where are we going now? Man, he has just started. Still, I still think Elden Ring is the best game that's come out in the year, and it's still $50. Like, it's not going down in price. It's stuck at 50. And still looking on Twitch, even when it's pretty dry and dull, there's still like a few thousand people that are watching this being streamed. I'll climb if you let me. And I'm getting all sorts of fancy stuff. The gargoyle of old. Where's the other one? Stormbreaker! Ah, come on. Come on down. Bow before me. Yeah, something too, folks, with things that are going on and things getting tough for people and just kind of how, what's the word? How separate and isolated and lonely our world is, to be honest. Check on people. If you haven't checked on them in a while, there's nothing wrong with, there's nothing wrong with just saying hi. Even if it's been a while, even if it's kind of weird or awkward, whatever, don't worry about that. The worst they can do is not respond, right? We don't even say no anymore in our culture. We just don't talk. But you know. But yeah, check on folks. Things are tough. Things are hard. I mean, things are still expensive. In some categories, things are still going up in price, which is insane. And yeah, too, people are starting to lose their jobs. The data is starting to show that. So yeah, check on folks. Check on your friends. Check on your buddies from way back when. I've never gotten that before. Feels amazing. Woohoo! Congratulations, dude. I'm gonna ask if he still needs help. Yeah, hold on here while I ask if this guy still needs help. Because, yeah, just like that person I helped in the sewers under Lindale, man, we rocked it for 2 hours. And let me tell you, little spellcaster with the big sword doesn't do very good down in the sewers where it's tight. And I'm still in a dangerous place. Let's see, hold on. Still want help? Password? Alright, we'll see what he says. Yeah, I've been coming back to some areas because I think I've, just to see if I've missed anything. Might have been really difficult back then. And, you know, it's been like hours since I've come back. And I've talked with a few folks. They've said that even on their multiple playthroughs and stuff, they are still finding things that they didn't find the first time or any of the other times. Like, think of that. There's so much freaking content in here. Like, that's insane. That is insane. Come on, you turkey. Not pooping your stuff around. Oh, my word. Oh, you suck. Yeah, okay. We're gonna heal because reasons. Your stupid poison stuff. Seriously. The message was praised. Oh. Just kill the thing. Holy cow. Okay. You know, I should really just get a dispel spell or whatever. Because I'm constantly doing this all the time. Looking for what I need. I should test that out. Yeah, I remember this being one of the toughest places with the level I was at. And I still got killed here at being a level 170. So it's like, oh yeah, this will be easy. And it's like, I'm struggling here a little bit. So yeah, never underestimate anything. Especially in real life too, folks, because it's not like you get to respawn with your cash. Or you get to respawn with your body before you broke it. Or any of that stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, be smart. Oh, are you serious? There we go. And that message too, I can't tell you how many times I've had that message and you can't do anything but run around like a girl. It's just like, oh, you're carrying too many. Yeah, it's horrific. Let's see. No response from the previous guy I helped, so let's put the sign down again. Wow, 300,000. Can level up once. I need like 425 now. Or something. Need a good chunk. Oh, this is where I died. Pretty sure. Yeah, this is who screwed me. Oh, don't worry, buddy. You're next. Oh, something too. There's been several glitches that I've discovered with the Xbox Series X, and I'd love to share them with you. So, and I tried looking for these, and they're not really around. I couldn't find them on YouTube. Saw them maybe a teeny bit on Reddit. There just wasn't much, so let me finish with this fight here, and I'll tell you. Really, dude. And I'm out. I'm out of stuff. Mine's bigger. Okay. So anyway, the first glitch is an easy one to fix. But if you have an external hard drive with a USB 3.0, something can go on where it doesn't want to register with the console. And it's not just like it takes off your games from that hard drive. It like wipes out your dashboard. You don't have access to internet stuff, which is weird. And it's like, what is going on? So I just unplugged it and plugged it back in. Problem solved. That was great. The next thing was if you log into a second console with the same profile and you don't log out, then you can't use your main console. You got to make sure you log out or even remove it. That's what I did. So that way the cloud system isn't registering that you're on two consoles. I mean, how ridiculous. But yeah, that sucked. I mean, that was... that was a bummer. I got you, kid! But yeah, that was horrific, dealing with that stuff with my console. Man, that was horrible. It was not fun. And I knew, too, it wasn't my connection. It wasn't, it likely wasn't anything wrong with the hard drive, because it's literally working fine. And it wasn't, nothing was dropped or landed on it. You know, nothing like that. And so yeah, troubleshooting electronics, though, it can be quite frustrating trying to figure out what is going on. And a lot of stuff is just glitchy stuff. And you just got to try things that you haven't tried before, even if it doesn't make sense, just to make sure that, you know, you're doing okay. So anyway, again, I didn't find either of those glitches on YouTube. But yeah, and another one I was reading about is that if you're having a network connection, but your connection is fine, or you're even doing a hard line, make sure, excuse me, while I chug a little bit. Something else is your NIC card can go out. And the NIC cards, I guess, are the same ones that were used in the 1X, and they're not very good. I'm okay. I'm okay. We got him. Yeah, your NIC card can go out, and that regulates your internet connection, period. It's not like a Wi-Fi card or anything like that. It's just a card that regulates your internet connection. And so if it's damaged or broke or whatever, and you're unable to get you won't get a connection, period. Doesn't matter what method you try. And I hope you guys can hear me. It's loud for me, let me tell you. Oh, crap! Oh, I got so lucky there. Can't even tell you. Can't even tell you, bro. Ow! Chug, chug. Oh, no! Oh, no! Actually, I'm gonna chug again. Ooh, 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 come on. I want to make it. I seriously want to make it for this guy. Come on. Oop. Rolling away. I like your leg back here. It's pretty easy. Oh, we are almost there. Seriously. Yeah.
Hey.
That is why we do it. That is why we do it, folks. It's a blast. Okay. Back in this crapshoot of a place. I did pick that up. There's probably something there. Yeah, if you guys are hopping on and watching, you guys have probably played Elden Ring at this point. But have you watched videos on the lore? Which is incredible, by the way. There are some really good ones. I've been watching some more, and holy moly. Yeah, the amount of intricacy of storytelling and characters is so good. Like, they had to plan all of this before they made the game, you know what I mean? And it is, yeah, it is so well done. But you have to look for this stuff. But they've also, designed the game in a way where if you don't care about that necessarily, then no worries. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to look into it. You can just do your thing. And that amount of flexibility, I truly love that. I truly love that flexibility in games. And now, we have an industry, which is partly why we have this channel, is because, now the industry wants to tell us what we want instead of us telling us what we want. You know what I mean? And it's so dumb. Yeah, it's so dumb. Going straight at it. I remember this guy way back in the Toolies. Yep, he's gonna puke. Ooh. He's done. Oh, believe me, man. I'm not going out that easy. Go for the heart, baby! Yeah! Chug chug. Yay! King FR. Would he like more help? He might. Let me see. Recently played with Kingdom FR. More help? Question mark. Password? Alright, we'll see. Let's see if he responds. Let's see what is down there. Probably nothing good. Nope. Alrighty. Well, I think I've actually explored this whole thing. I don't think there's anything else. Taking a good break, hun? Good deal. Good deal. Breaks are good, folks. Don't forget to take them. And sometimes, I know some of you out there, if you're working, you're probably working 2 jobs, or you maybe just got let go, or you even maybe been furloughed this year. And that's tough. That is tough. Make sure to take some time. Ooh! Remember to take some time for yourself. Even if it's small. Appreciate the little bits of time that you get. Alright, I think that's it. Where to now? Oh, if you find this one, Celia's Hideaway, or yeah, Hideaway, there's a secret spear in there, along with a few other items too. But yeah, there's a special spear that you can get after going through several hidden walls. It's on YouTube if you want to look it up. Yeah, I think for the majority I've pretty much done everything. No message from that guy either. Alrighty, on to the next. Actually, let me level up. One? Oh, grief. That's horrible. Man, it's getting expensive. Yeah. Alrighty. There are some dragons out here too, somewhere. Much of Caelid I haven't like deeply explored because, let's just be honest, when you get here it's awful to try to deal with all of the garbage. Yeah, with this wall here, it was actually built by, I think, the Redmane Knights to try to stop the spread of the rot after the war was over. Because Radagon, General Radon, excuse me, Radon would have been infected already, and he would have been screwed. So, but it was infecting across the entire land, so they built that wall to hopefully stop it. Nice play. I don't feel safe. Ooh. Oh, come on. Getting killed out here. Let's go! That move freaking cost you, man. Good deal. Oh, I'm you know, I'm eventually going to do an official news for March. But something that was interesting is it looks like the European regulator that's looking at Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard is okay with them buying it. So how cool is that? Ooh, where are we? Oh, Ferrum, Missouri, Mula, whatever. Love this place. This place is fun. Where are we going, bud? Oh, he's waiting for somebody else. Which means we're probably fighting a boss. I bet $1 billion. Yeah, it looks like Microsoft's going to be able to buy Activision Blizzard. So both of their stocks went up when that news came out. It still has to go through some hurdles. But Microsoft, too, has made some great points with Sony or anybody else that has exclusives and all of that stuff. I do agree a little bit with Sony. It's just like we don't want this incredible... oh, is he going now? Okay. We don't want this incredible giant company to basically run and rule everything, which we kind of have that monopolization anyway. Oh, he killed the horse. I haven't killed my horsey man yet. He is still breathing. So who's in here? I don't even know. This is going to be my first time. I kind of feel bad for this guy because I got no idea what's in here. Beast clergyman? Really? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a big problem. And this guy is. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh my word, this guy is out of control. I'm just flopping around. I'm doing nothing. Okay. I'm just being a distraction. I ain't doing crap. Second phase. Here we go. Good luck, dude. Yeah. Seriously. He's literally... Oh, my word. He's jumping around so much. That's ridiculous. Malekith, the Black Blade. Wow. So the clergyman... Look at that garbage! Oh, my word. And I'm not defeating Malekith for a while. That's ridiculous. Next. Yeah, that's insane. Well, yeah, isn't the blue Golem Knight out here? Somewhere? I haven't taken him down yet. He's insane though. He's got like carrying magic and like shooting blue bolts and everything. I mean, and then you fight on this little platform. So it's not like you can really get away very well. You just get smashed into the dirt. What's up? Ow. Ugh. Come on, get your face down here. That's good damage there. Okay, you're pushing me into the rock. That's not super fair, but, you know, whatever. We almost got him. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, it really does look like Microsoft's going to be able to buy Activision Blizzard, and I'm hoping Microsoft can clean house. The games that Activision Blizzard has been pushing out has been just bad. Yeah, I tried Overwatch 2. I tried. Oh, I do have this one. Okay. Yeah, Overwatch 2 was a joke. A lot of things just seemed recopied from the original game. And, 2, the game wasn't special. The level of grinding, you know, without paying anything was like 8 months for some of the cosmetic suits of armor you could get for your character. You could grind characters for free, which a good chunk of them didn't really take too long, which was nice. But man, there was just nothing super special about the game. And, you know, some people like it, and that's fine, but it was just a cheaply made game, in my opinion. There wasn't anything unique or special about it. Everything now was pretty much behind a paywall almost, and there's even maps that are available in the game for training and stuff that you can't get through circulation and multiplayer, which why not? And you really don't have a lot of maps to begin with, too, in Overwatch 2. So yeah, pretty disappointing. Pretty disappointing. And then, too, they, I forget which game it was going to be. Oh, it was Diablo Immortals. So that came out, and, you know, the gameplay is actually pretty good. But again, the amount of microtransactions and paywall stuff that you have to go through. Oh, my word. Like, it is ridiculous. And then you level up, you know, because you're paying for it, to a point where there's literally no one on your server because you are the only dude at that level. That happened to... Whoa! That happened to some folks. What is up with that? So yeah, I mean, what are they doing? The stuff they've been pushing out has not been good. Ooh, I hate these things. Nope. Just screwed myself. Leave me be. Good deal. But yeah, Activision Blizzard needs a total... I mean, tear out most of the people, you know what I'm saying? Like, get rid of all of the people at the top. I mean, I would. Yeah, I would destroy everybody. Oop, wrong one. Whoop. We're waiting, aren't we? Yep. That's why I was trying to do this. Well, this will be fun. Oh, we're... Okay. Oh yeah, no, this is, Moog. Berg. Yeah, Moog. I can't see. Yeah, you tried. Woo! I'm almost out of juice here. I want to go for it. Ow. Yep, give him some space. Oh man. Don't get in a corner, dude. Or you're gonna get screwed. Oh, good hit. I'm going. Look at all those bubbles. What the frick? It's hilarious. Killing them with bubbles. That's funny. Oh, I disappeared already. There's a hidden wall behind that chest, if I remember right. And the Three Fingers is down there. You know, my real question is I missed. Why did I miss? My real question is where's the Four Fingers? You know, where's the middle finger? Where's the index finger? All of those fingers, man. Where are we going? Oop. That looks fun. Woo! That was, close. Who's controlling that? Yeah, I don't think I've been out here yet. Maybe. Maybe 200 hours ago. Oh, no, I have been here. Never mind. Yep. If you hop up and stuff, you can drop right in. That's the secret. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Something too is Amazon is laying off more workers, and they are laying off people in the Twitch department. What a bum. And personally, I don't like Twitch, but you know, when they started making some of the changes last year, some of them were made pretty much right away, and other ones were made. Ooh, this fight. Some of them are going to be finished off, you know, at the end of the month. Seriously, nobody has what we need. Because let me tell you, we're going to need... Oop, wrong one. We're going to need something special. There we go. Can we go yet? And actually, let me change to this. Sorry, I'm taking my time. Give me a little bit. Yeah, Twitch is laying off folks, and you know that's gonna be brutal. Lord of the Furling. Oh no! I'm glad I healed already. Don't worry though, bud. I'm gonna keep going. Oh no. Alright, now the hard part comes up. Yeah, this is gonna... Together! You know, all that good stuff. I'm hoping I can help kill this guy. Is he gonna make it that long? I hope so. Oh. Oh, that's unfair. Holy smokes, dude. Take a breather. Oh boy. Yep. Just run. Just run at this point. Oh! Oh my word! Run! Okay, I think we made it. Holy moly! Are you serious? Are you serious, dude? I have never seen that move set. That was ridiculous. Yep, that's the end of that. Holy smokes. Yeah. I feel bad for that guy. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. Let's get all my stuff back. So yeah, Twitch is going down. Twitch is not doing well. And we knew that when they started tweaking with the payouts. And, you know, some of the changes are pretty considerable for those that have worked that hard to get that far. You know, kudos to them, but now they're making less money. You know, and that change was last year. And then they also changed, which is why I really don't like Twitch. They also changed how long your storage is. So when I first started this channel, I had 14 days of storage. Now I have 7. And for the affiliate, it's the same thing. They also have less time. And so it's like, okay, you know, the people that have busted their can, they're getting paid less. You know, tens of a % less. One of them, I think, was 50-50 instead of 70-30. It's like, dude, you're taking out 20% of their pay. And I remember some shows, too, like the Angry Joe show, talking about this and being like, they're taking our money because of, quote, things are expensive. So he actually shared an email and stuff, which, you know, I appreciated. Because we could actually see what's kind of going on. I didn't receive one because I'm not an affiliate or anything. I looked for fun, but... but, yeah, that was insane. I couldn't believe that. And, you know, to cut it so much, already Twitch had competition with YouTube, and why so many people have been going to YouTube anyway. And then it's like, okay, you're what is going on over there? It's like you're gonna cut the pay. You're like, and you're gonna make it harder to actually get to affiliate and partnership for those that want it. It's like you're screwing your yeah, you're screwing the folks that make your channel. So people have been going to YouTube. I've heard of a couple channels that have done that, and I myself, in a way, went to YouTube just so that I could actually save my content. Yeah, it's insane what they're doing. And now they're laying off folks. So yeah, I mean, Twitch as a whole, is it going to survive? I don't know. Long term, I honestly don't know. And Amazon isn't just pulling back on Twitch. I mean, they're pulling back on everything. They're canceling permits to construct new warehouses. They're, you know, they've already had a pretty good amount of firing going on with their company. And a lot of their employees aren't technically employees anyway. They're contractors. So that's how they subvert, you know, liability and all of that stuff, which in my opinion is not fair. I'd rather work for UPS if I was delivering packages around. I'd work at whoever I was with initially, you know, for 2 or 3 years and then be like, and then just start applying for UPS. Because they have some of the best benefit programs, period. And it's very hard to get hired there. Especially now. But yeah, Amazon is now talking about another round of layoffs, you know, several more thousand people. And then I saw too that they've changed their Amazon Prime this year, at the beginning of this year. So yeah, I mean, they're not doing too well as a company. Now, do I think they're going to fail? No. No, I don't think they're going to fail. I think they'll be around just fine. They got such a large market share. I don't think they're going away. Kind of like how IBM used to be on top before Google showed up. And IBM is still, yeah, still plenty there. It's not disappearing, and neither will Amazon either. And Amazon, too, during the 2000 crash, lost 95% of their stock value. That is crazy. Yeah, that is nuts. And they're still around today. They're now one of the biggest companies in existence. I mean, the guy has so much money that he ended up making Blue Planet, which is a space program. You know, is he going to catch up to Elon Musk? No, I don't think he has the wherewithal to do that. But yeah, you know, Jeff will be fine. He's running his company. He split his wealth with his ex-wife. You know, split that in half. And even with this recession coming, he'll still be just fine. And I don't you know, personally, bad leadership is running the company into the ground to where everybody loses their job. Bad leadership is where you're not willing to listen or adapt or make changes. You're not willing to improve the quality of your employees. I'm really glad you sat down for me, dude. Good job. I think you pushed the wrong one. It's so funny. Hi. I can do that too. We ready? Invaded? Yeah. Inverted. Well, let's not start the boss fight, you know what I mean? Because, yeah, that's gonna be a big problem. Yeah, you better wake up, dude. I'm breathing. So's my crossbow bolts. I'm gonna try to sneak around with this guy. Yeah, keep running. We'll wear him down. Yeah, I know exactly what he wants. I think by himself, he's not going to be that tough. But, you know, you never know. You never know. Yeah, where is this guy? Oh, that sucks. That's a dirty move. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, he got super screwed. I'm gonna message that guy. Mark, I think his name was. Let's see, recently played with Marak was his name. Let me say again. Password. Let's see what he says. Yeah, that sucks. Having someone come in right by a boss fight. That's happened to me a ton. So yeah, let's see if he says anything. And if not, you know, no worries. No skin off my nose. As I think about it, Ubisoft is still going in the toilet a little bit. They're having another round of layoffs. They laid off a few, wasn't really enough to make the news. But yeah, they're having a good amount of layoffs now. So yeah, I mean, with all of the projects they have, and oh good, he did respond. Oh boy. Words and numbers, that's tough for me. And a capital in there. So yeah, Ubisoft, I really think they need to get together with the program. Because they're boogering it up. Yeah, it's... it sucks. I think it was that. Let me check. One more time. Yeah. Alrighty, and then let's put our sign down. We tell them. Sign down. On road. So yeah, now we sit and wait. Ooh. Yeah, realistically, the you know, the recession is starting to hit close to home. And the thing that's frustrating for me, as I've said before, is here, let's see, let me message this guy back. Near pool statue. There we go. But yeah, like, people are seriously starting to get to a point where they're, more companies are laying off. The small ones are laying off folks. Work's drying up. There's furloughs. It's starting to become a little more common out here. And we went at Buffalo Wild Wings. And, you know, we went early. But there was, like, 3 groups of people there. And that was it. And more people did show up as we were leaving, which I was thankful for because they need the hours in business. But I asked how they've been doing during spring break, and, she said, we are really slow for spring break. And she's like, it's not normally like this. And she's like, I'm trying to make some more money. I'm trying to get some more hours if I can. But it's all based on sales. So, and our food, it came out like that. I mean, we barely waited at all for our food to come out. And so, yeah, they were not busy whatsoever. And, our waitress also said that her brother lost his job in construction. So he worked for a construction company, like Knife River or something like that, and drove a truck. Probably needed a CDL, a B, and for a commercial license. And holy cow! Like I couldn't believe that. And then I just had a buddy that was talking about one of his friends, who also lost his job in construction. He worked with a smaller company and worked in demolition. That was kind of his department that he worked in. So yeah, this is brutal, and this is affecting people. And yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. See, it's starting to get closer to home. And it's not just in the news anymore or in the headline. It's starting to become more real. Cure 435. Yeah. Okay. Just you and me, bud. Come on, pick it up. Let me take a picture of my recent capture and send this to him, just in case he can't find it. There. I also see less businesses in town. We got a town of about 57,000. And there's less, hiring now, help wanted signs. We're actually just lost a business. I think today's the last day. But the business was an auto parts store. And you could go in and get kind of whatever you wanted, or they could or you can get your parts, and yeah, they're done. Corporate wide, they're shutting them all down. So yeah, what about you guys? What are you guys seeing? I'm curious. You guys seeing more cars in car lots at dealerships? You seeing yeah, what are you guys seeing out there? Because we're starting to see some changes. We're more of a blue-collar town. Yeah, this guy's having trouble. Mine will appear. I don't think he's ever done this before. Oh yeah, let me remind him to eat his fur call thing. Also... Okay. Hopefully... I really want to help this kid. Or guy, girl, person. There you go. This, organic... This organic living matter being... I really want to help this person out. Yeah, I don't think he's ever done this before. Well, he did call us in at the pool, but yeah, he was saying he put his sign down. It's like, no. You need to eat your fur calling, and then you look for signs on the ground with the password, and then mine will, show up. But anyway, I don't know. I'll try a few more minutes. Yeah, if he can't figure it out, I'll move on to somebody else. So yeah, please leave a comment down below. What are you seeing in the economy? What are you seeing anything? Are you noticing any changes? Because yeah, I'm really curious. I just watch this stuff. I watch it and pay attention to this stuff for fun. I mean, partly it affects me and my family. And with the information, I can make decisions for us so that we stay away from being homeless and losing my job and having a job that's more secure than, let's say, Buffalo Wild Wings. But yeah, it's getting rough out there for some people. And remember too, folks, if you're old enough to be working, all of the post-COVID era type of stuff of free money and extended whatever, that's gone. So again, for unemployment, unemployment is back to the normal amount of months that it was before COVID. So it's not going to last forever. It's not going to last 12 months. It's not going to last 18 months. Yeah, and we're starting to see people that are taking jobs. We've suddenly had an influx, I noticed in February, where it wasn't hard to hire people anymore. And that's about when a lot of this COVID stuff finally, rolled off. And, yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Well, it's been a few minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna try something else. Good luck. What a bummer. He could be screwing with me too, who knows? Some people will do that. Yeah, I just feel bad for the people that are having a tough time. Man. And if you're young, you know, if you're not working yet, I wouldn't complain to your parents about, like, not going out to eat as much. Or having to eat the same thing at the table. I had to do that. And, you know, my parents never used certain words like broke or poor or low middle class, you know, because they didn't want us to know as kids. And, you know, I commend them for that. I still just lived my life and did my thing, but I appreciated what my parents did for me, too. Something big for us was actually going out to eat, which we only did that a few times a year. And another thing was getting soda pop. How the frick are we going to traverse the amazing thing of COVID water there?
Hey!
Like, I don't know. I think she's got to go in by herself. Oh, cool. Very nifty.
Hey!
Oh, is he, I'm guessing he's, cheating a little bit. Ta-la! Ah, it feels good. Getting healed up. All right, can we cross the river now? Ooh, she's got the spear of Grand Satipax. That's a cool one. But you gotta find it though. It's out in Lindale, and if you burned it already, you probably can't go. You probably can't get it at this point. Oh man, I haven't fought Radon in long flipping time. Let's go, Radon. Tragoth, the Magnificent. Yeah, let's go, Radon, buddy. Oh my word. Wow. Let's get into the fight. Ooh, got some frost damage on him. Big time. He's getting utterly destroyed. Where'd he go? Wow, look at all these people. We got this guy, we got Alexander the Jar, we got Lionel, we got... Holy smokes! I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that one. And I didn't get paid either. Oh well. That happens. Nope, just over his shoulder. Isn't that incredible? Ooh! Nope, he doesn't dodge either. Ouch. Is that a headshot? I'm sure there's, oh, there's one. Oh, there's another. Line them up and knock them down, baby. Ooh. See, the thing about this thing is it pulls a little bit to the left. Yeah, I'm still here. Keep on roaming. My buddy's on! Oh my word! His name just popped up on the screen. Oh man, he was having trouble. Oh, no way! No way! I gotta invite him. How do I, Alright, invite sent. Oh man, I hope it's working for him. Oh my word. Yay! Oh my gosh! My buddy's online. Oh, I'm so excited. Barely. So how'd you fix it? What ended up being the problem? Oh, no, I mean your Xbox. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah. Wow, how cool. Perfect. Yay. Oh man, I've been so lonely out here killing nothing in the depths of Caelid. It has been boring. Woohoo, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Let's see. Yeah, the duo. And Ferrum Nanium Flying City thing. That's what we were doing. Yeah, I've been poking around and just having fun, trying to do some side quests I hadn't done yet. Leveling up. So, let's see. Let me look at my map. Got it. Okay. Yeah, we ain't far from the duo at all. Yeah. And then it was like the next day it didn't want to work. It was like, what? Yeah, that was messed up. So I'll put my sign down. Okay. Ooh, fun. Okay. Well, hey, let's see if we can beat the boss. Yeah, 0923. Just put my sign down. I still gotta eat. And I gotta do something productive today. Yes. Yeah, it's by the side of grace. Yay! Oh, I'm so excited, man. Cause yeah, I've been pretty busy. Haven't been able to stream much. And we're still fiddle farting around with Matt trying to sleep through the night and stuff. But yeah, when I play, it's just like, oh yeah, my main man is non. What a bummer. Woohoo! You ready? I'm not excited for this. I get the fat one, right? Ooh, yeah, the recruitant guy. He came into that NPC came into my game, and we had a fight. And so my guy's dead. Yeah, Bernal. But like, yeah, it was weird. I was like, what in the world? Anyway. I get the fat one. Well, don't do it. Ooh, ow. Now that stupid fire. Uh-oh. Did I lose ya? Yeah, my whole game's frozen. Except for me. I don't know, maybe we did. No! I won't be in a minute. Oh, okay, bummer. Crap. Yep. I killed him, I think, but I don't know if that registered in your game. Okay, he was just standing there, the fat one, so I was just like, let's do it! And I'm just going full retard on it. And, yeah, got him down to nothing. So I'll put my sign back down. Yeah, I've been leveling up since you've been gone. I'm at 180 now. Oh man, I'm just trying, trying to bulk up before you come back. I'm so excited to go back through Dark Souls, though. That will be so fun. Yep. And then once we're done with Dark Souls, play Elden Ring again. Yay! I mean, what else is there to play? Not much. Yeah. That's right. I've been digging into the lore too, watching videos and stuff, and man, the lore is just so deep and crazy. It gives me some appreciation though for what I'm seeing in the game. Okay, nope, I want the fat one. Oh, you piece of garbage. Good. Thank goodness. Oh no. Roll to me. Oh good, he's done already. Thank goodness. Ouch. I'm feeling pain. What's he doing? Oh no, he's gonna blow up or something. Get him! Get him! Get him! Crap. Yeah, I did. So yeah, all we have to do is just keep killing them until they don't show up anymore. So the fat one will show up shortly. Could I get a special heal of magic, maybe? I should really get one. Here's a fat one. Yep, freaking fire COVID. I hate that stuff. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Yay, I got it. Perfect. Just got the thin one now. Wow, that was lucky. Love it when we do that. Yee freaking ha! Oh, we're still not done. There we goes. Yay! We're finished! Alright, well, I will see you shortly. I need to put, need to get a new armor set. And, I need to put my leg back on. But other than that, I'm doing good. I'm ready to go. Yeah, as much as I've leveled up, I've probably lost that much too. Exploring old places, like I even went to one of the forts in Caelid and was just getting murdered in there. I was like, this is ridiculous. I've leveled up a lot. Got an extra 100 hours before, oh yeah, this guy. Let's see, where should I meet you? I can't lay my sign down in here. Yeah, keep roam. Well, yeah, take a look at your map and try to head north. So there should be kind of like a broken out open section. Ouch. Okay. Okay. And then left. Yeah. I'll place it at the base of the steps. You like those, huh? Switch to those pretty good. Yeah, we just winged those for a fight. Melania. That's who it was. Yeah, and you've just been using them since. That's cool. He's a jumping one. Crestfallen. Well, I'm glad you got big swords, because we got somebody coming. Ooh. Yeah, it is a bolt of lightning. Oh, there he is. He is that way. See him? Yeah. Yeah, good time over there. I need to buy more of these. Good for him. I've gotten pretty good with this thing. 66 points. Get good, dude. Oh, ow. I'm eating my words now. That's alright. Alrighty. Let's see, let me turn my lantern on. Just in case. Let's see. Ow. I think it's... yeah, it's down here. On the other side. I'm gonna work on killing some stuff out here. Perfect. Yep, he's still liking that shooter. Ooh. Let's see, there's a... oh, it's not... let's see. Oh, around the corner. Oop, careful. I'm sure there is something over here, though. Oh, yeah, I think there's an item back there. So yeah, I'm sure he'll be coming soon. Let's see, oh, here he is. Hi! Yeah, there's more enemies where he's going, I'm sure. Because we haven't been up there yet. Oh no, I'm dead. Both jumping around. Let's see. Do you think you'll make it? Okay. I'll meet you back at the staircase. I think I'm out of explosive arrows, which would be really sad. Yeah, let me go buy some more. Off to the hold. Oh, while you're waiting, I saw that Contraband finally moved. They talked about it, remember? But yeah, they finally ended up moving. And so they're the Contraband at the game store. Yeah, so they moved over on 9th Street in like a strip mall area. Where some other stores are. But yeah, the place is a lot bigger. And they're able to display a lot more. And talking with the main guy there, he said that he really enjoyed having just the extra space and not having the neighbors. Not having to share. He said was pretty nice. There they are. Alrighty, I'm coming back. But yeah, the prices though now for video game consoles is quite high. I don't think we'll ever see a new bottom in the older stuff since COVID happened. So many people were buying everything. My sign's down. Yeah, like a Game Boy Advanced SP, the flippable one. That's $180. Yeah, me too. It's like, holy moly, man. That's insane. Teamwork. We should have some motivational, like a motivational calendar, Elden Ring style. No, little buddy. Oh yeah, on the other side. Yeah, their things travel pretty far. They're pretty unrelenting. Okay. Have fun. Signs down. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, both kids are sleeping right now. Oh man, let me tell you, it's nice. Doesn't happen often. Living on the edge. Ooh, an item. Yep. There we go. Sorry, I had a little bit of lag with my sword there. This is great. See, teamwork. So I'm pretty sure there is an item out here. You do have to jump, so be careful. But if you go around that corner there, just be careful going around the corner. It's tight. Yeah, there's like an item over there or something. Because I see the body. Ah, nifty. You know, part of me feels like the giant, you know, from whatever Dark Souls game that was. Where he's just like lobbing these mess. Oh, it's the one that was in a tower. Yeah. Oh, is the first one? Yeah, and he'd lob these huge bolts, you know. Woo! Oh, he hit the pillar. I kind of feel bad for him. He didn't even have a chance. Yeah, he hit that pillar and that was it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at least one of the kids will wake up in about 30 minutes. So I'm guessing that's about how long I have. Because, yeah, they always seem to wake up at about 4 o'clock my time. Ooh, I got his shield. Very nifty. Yeah. Yeah, they figured out the problem over there. It's a firewall issue. Oh, man, I can't go that way. Oh, it's a stone key thing. Yeah. Man, they try so hard. Ooh. You got a good hit in. Bravo, dude. Yay! Oh yeah, I gotta disappear anyway. I will be right back. Can you check to see if we have mail? Okay, thanks. Let's see, let me work my way that away. Okay. There you go. No, I could meet you at the Grace. Alright, my sign's down next to the Grace. Where are we? Oh yeah, this place is tough. Don't underestimate it. No worries. It's right next to the Grace. Yeah. Alrighty, there we go. It's next to the summoning pool. Weird, is it not showing up? Yeah, maybe go down a little bit. There are a lot of enemies here, so be careful. Yeah, let's try to find another place. Yeah, that courtyard is not an easy spot. I still die there often. This is a pretty good place to farm for souls, though. Okay. Oh, one of the guys I messaged like an hour ago. I was like, hey, still need help? Or whatever. Because he ended up dying. And he never responded, so I went and helped somebody else. Yeah, I'm still working. Where are you? Still in the courtyard? Okay. Found a dragon. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make this. Yep, that was it. Alright, I'll be there in a second. So I'll do, let's see. Yeah, where would you like me to put my sign down? Just by the non-watered fountain in the middle? See if you can see that. Okay. Alright, it's down. I died. I guess my sign, though, wasn't showing up anyway. That's annoying. Well, let's try to get past the courtyard here. Oh, come on. Yeah, the place that's tough, or the thing that's tough with this place is just how they love to come back once you kill them. Oh yeah, no, it's insane. And just for a tip, they're up in the trees too, so be careful around trees. Yeah. So yeah, this place is hard. You really gotta be on your tippy toesies. Yeah, I've made it past this part, and I've killed a couple of dragons, and Alexander the Jar is out here. But yeah, this place is huge. It looks small, but it's just multi-tiered, like ridiculousness. Oh, being summoned as a hunter. Lorenia. Nice. Ooh, bum. Guy tried using a lag glitch, so I just used my explosive bolts. Just worked him down. That's great. He's probably ticked. Holy smokes. Okay. I got hiccups. Let's see, was there somewhere else you wanted to try? Or have you not made it very far? Oh, okay. The dragons I've fought out here, they fly around kind of a little bit and stuff. So yeah, they have reach. They have fire too. Is it the one past the little golden Erd tree? Oh, okay. Yeah, this place is all over the place. It's hard to know exactly where you are. Oh, I got that dragon. Finally. But I got gravel stone. I don't use that much. Oh, does it? Yeah, I just hammer away with my mace. It's pretty brutal. Yeah, I just tried helping a guy, but boy, he got invaded by a pro, and oh my word. The pro just works on knocking your poise down and then just does a critical and boop. That's it.
Hey!
Ooh, are we fighting the fire giant? Oh my word.
Hey!
I helped one guy earlier today, and good grief, the area of effects stuff. I forgot how bad it was. Pretty horrible. Whenever you're ready to try to summon me in, just let me know. If we can find a spot. Ooh. Oh. Stop backing up, dude. I had one, I think, that did that, but I don't think it was here. It was somewhere else. Probably worked him down halfway. Okay, we got a third of the health left of this fire giant here. I'm trying to help this guy. Come on. And this guy's tried a lot because he skipped the cutscene right away, like as fast as he could. So, okay. Oh no! Hopefully. Yeah, that courtyard sucks. Woo, it's getting hot. Oh yeah? Oh cool. No, I'm glad you're enjoying those shirts, man. Yeah, I try to think of stuff that's unique, you know, or like something kind of special or specific to somebody. Because anyone can always get you candy and I don't know, a gift card and yeah, my normal friends, yeah, that's what I get them. But my special ones like you, bro, I I definitely try to get something special. So. Oh crap! Come on. This guy's going super sane right now. Yep, I was on my last COVID shot. This is it, baby. We're almost there. Ooh. That sounds dangerous. Yay! Oh, we got him. Frick, yeah. That's exciting. Yep, I was in the back foot the whole time, man. Whacking away at that little toe he had in the back. Yeah, I used all of my flasks and everything. I even used my wondrous physique, whatever that one is. Let's see. Yeah. He was pretty tough that round. I've noticed too there's like scaling when you go into somebody's game. So like if they're way higher, you'll stay the same, but if they're way lower, you'll be scaled down. So either way, it's just kind of a little difficult. But yeah, I had someone that was like way freaking up there, like way above me in level and was still fighting Melania, and I was like, man, this is stupid. Like, she lopped the limbs off of one guy and just let him spin around in his own blood, and then the main guy, she did her like swinging sweep thing, and a bunch of times and killed him, and then she just picked me up and whoop right through the chest, baby. I mean, yeah, that was ridiculous. Okay. Let's see, I'm coming. At the temple lift. Okay. I sent you a video too of let's see, I'll do it just outside the door again. I sent you a video too where someone used like Stormhawks to see if they could defeat bosses, and the toughest one was Melania, which I thought was funny. Yeah. Needed 13 Stormhawks to kill Melania, 10 for everybody else. I just thought that was funny. I did. Yep, it's here. Password 0923. Yeah, what the crap? I'm wondering if, because I haven't beaten any bosses. I mean, I fought Alexander the Jar out here, and I've killed a few of the dragons. But yeah, that's annoying. We could try. Well, let's see. Where else have we? not killed everybody yet. uh... Oh, there's Moog. We could try there, see if that works. I mean, I know, but we can just see. We can just see if the sign is gets put down. Yeah, we can see if that works. Because it could be just a connection problem. Yeah, I want to try to figure that out. Oh, I just wanted to try the summon sign. See if it's working. It's just by the grace here. Oh, serious? Okay. Well, what the heck? Well, yeah, maybe we just need to go a little further in Faram's Keep and in the sky, and just keep putting the sign down. Yeah, it's working. Yay! That makes me happy. Okay. Yeah, maybe you just can't lay your sign down there, even though it lets you. Okay. The grand lift of COVID. Oh, I know. Yeah, that courtyard is brutal. Right by the grace. Boop. Yeah, it's before the stairs this time. Let's see if it shows up. If it doesn't, I'll try outside again. Yeah, there's got to be something unique about this place. There's a summoning pool. We could try that. Okay. Let me try the summoning pool just for fun. Because that might be the workaround that we need to get it to work. Nearby only. Not like it really matters, but... So these summoning pool ones, they take a little longer to show up. I did this with another guy. Password thing wasn't working or whatever, so I was like, yeah, just try the summoning pool. And he's like, okay. So, and yeah, he was able to call me in. I had it off. Okay. I just don't want to be summoned somewhere else. So yeah. Let's just see if it shows up. Let's wait a minute. And if it doesn't, we can try with it off. Still nothing. All right, I'll take my password off. I will try it again. Okay. Let's see. We'll cancel the co-op sign. All right, ready? Nearby only. Because I'm sure it's not our difference in level either. Because otherwise our password would negate that, and it wouldn't matter. And I don't think I'm far enough along anyway. And yeah, I put it to nearby only. So it should just be people around here. Oh, there's an item over there. Missed it. Mm-hmm. Alright. Let me turn my summoning thing off. Okay. Zero 923. And furlough. Alrighty. I'm waiting. No. Man, what is up with that? That sucks. I did find out who the boss was, though, in this place. I was helping somebody, and they, oh, yeah. Yeah, I found out today. Trying to, help a dude. And yeah, he wanted to go fight the boss, so yee-her, we fought the boss. Trying to get there. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a glitch or something. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't even made it past the stupid tree sentinel yet. Y'all, that thing is brutal. So yeah, there's like a sentinel guy, and then there's actually like the boss door after that. And then there was a nasty place that I found that I didn't really feel like exploring too much, that had a whole bunch of those lanky beings that puke death and worms and stuff. They're hooded. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but anyway, there was a bunch of them. I was like, I don't really feel like exploring that much. Yeah, I still got my password on. Just in case here. Get wrecked, man. You people suck. Get me out of here. The tall ones are a little tough. Oh yeah, they ain't far behind, man. They're excited. Oh my gosh. Nope, these guys are kicking my butt today. Yes, it's the big ones that I'm struggling with hardcore. Oh, finally. Okay. I'm gonna get that, Wait, what? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna get that item. Well, that puts a little dampener on our reunion here. At least we can talk again. That's nice. Because it was tough too sometimes hearing you on the phone. It's just like, oh man, I don't want this to be normal. It's too depressing. Wow, I just had a dog that was 4,800 souls. That's ridiculous. His eyes were glowing. Normally, at least here, they're like 900 for me. But boy, 4,800, that's a ton. Oh, here comes the cavalry, baby. Look at them all. What in the world? Where'd they come from? There's, I don't know if they all activated at once or what, but this is stupid. There's like 10. Oh, my word. Go away. Pretty please. I got a lot of souls. I don't want to lose them. Yeah, I think they all showed up at once. I killed the wrong guy, and they're all like, ugh, you. And they all showed up. Yeah, that was horrible. Oh, weird. Come on. Yeah, I'm sucking through my flasks here. I'd have to go get them back. Oh, one thing I've started using, which reminds me I should put that back on, is I've started using one of the black knife talismans. It's the red one. So every time you do a critical, you get some health back. And it's like a fifth or a quarter of your health bar. It's actually pretty good. So I've been rocking that. Because, yeah, sometimes you don't have time to chug, you know? And it's been helpful. There's another one, too, called, let's see, yeah, it's the Assassin's Crimson Dagger. That restores HP. And then there's another one somewhere in the game, the Assassin's Carillion Dagger, which restores FP. So whichever floats your boat, or wear them both. But yeah, that was kind of cool. Oh man, I've had it a while, so it's back somewhere. It's well before you moved. So yeah, you might want to look that one up. It's pretty helpful. Man, where the Assassin's Crimson Dagger talisman? Oh, Carillion, CER, blah blah blah. And yeah, that one restores FP. And they're kind of handy during like an invasion or when there's other enemies around too during a boss fight. Is you can just try to stay alive long enough to get to a critical hit, and then yeah, you can get health or FP back, and that's handy. Let's see, my health bar is just under 1300, and I get about 300 back, which is pretty good. Whoops. Freak courtyard. Oh, I know. Well, I'm trying to figure out where to go. But yeah, this place is so broken up. Let's see. There's one more in the tree. Let me kill him. Now, come on. There we go. Okay. So let's see, the temple altar, and then you can move to the dragon temple lift, and then that moves you to this kind of city area. Have you headed west? Okay. Yeah, I wonder why I can't get called in. Because that's like... definitely a place you need to have like a second guy. You could try to run through it. Oh, yeah. Let me try to put my sign down again just for fun. Yeah, I'm wondering if we need to do it further up somewhere. That space off to the side. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, like an atrium kind of thing. Oh, the dragon's back. What the frick? I killed him. I killed him, man. Oh yeah, that'll work too. I can hop across here. Weep. It's a big building, right? Kind of like a tower-ish building that's knocked over. Okay. Alright, my sign's down. Let me take a pic, just to be sure. Actually, I'll just use my phone. It'll be faster. I am actually, yeah. I haven't been able to do that for a while. But hey, don't worry about it. Nobody watches. Just you sometimes. And another guy. I definitely get more views on YouTube. Alright, so I'm sending that picture of where my sign is. I just want to make sure we're in the right spot. But yeah, I pretty much use Twitch now to stream and then bump over everything over to YouTube, and that's really going to be where my efforts are, I think. Because the videos just, they hang out forever, which is great. So is that the fallen building you were talking about? Oh, okay. It's on its way. I hope. Hmm. Yeah, it's just before it pops over. Because, yeah, you can't go back once you go over. Oh, really? You just go around? Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Oh, that's handy. Here, let's see. Let me try further up. There you go. It's down again if you're still watching. Yeah, that circle pad thing. Zero 0923. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. Because yeah, I haven't defeated any bosses. I still got my main boss here. Malekith. That is annoying. That sucks. Yeah, so the connection's fine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the stream might be faster. Might be the fastest way. Because I took a picture too on my X broke. And trying to wait for it to upload so I could send it to you. Man. That's funny. What a bummer. Yeah, this area right here where I had my sign down last, this is where Alexander the Jar is. Once you work through his quest line. Well, yeah, if you're still watching, there's a dragon down there, too. He's the same as the white one, the other white ones that you see. Well, that sucks. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll try going down the lift. Okay. Yeah, it's like it's a glitch or something. It's weird. Let's see, you want me just to do it next to the lever down here? Okay. Let's see. Signs down. And... Yep, 0923. What is today? Thursday? Friday today. Through the 31st. Yeah, my sleep schedule's been so messed up. I think, yay! It worked. I think, my wife finally had enough, though. It was like 3 in the morning, or 2 in the morning, or something. And she's finally like, I'm gonna put Matt in the nursery. And in my head, I'm going, yes, yes! I'm just like freaking out because I'm so excited. And yeah, we didn't hear a word. Off you go. Bye. Oh, that's tricky. Wow, that's sketchy as crap. No, I didn't, luckily. Ooh, a dog. The dog is flipping huge. Yo, he's a big boy. Huh, I'll have to go. Ooh, nice. I'll have to make sure I got that one. What else is out here? Inverted. Maya Danielis. He just needs to be close to an edge, and then explosion rocket, baby. He can fly off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's got to be up ahead somewhere, I'm guessing. Oh, there he is. So yeah, if we can get him to the edge, I can pop him off. Do. Oh, he won't do that. Yep, that's alright. Gotta have poops in the world. Probably. He's excited. Oop, don't go that way. If you can, there's more guys over there. Yeah! That was a Bloody Mary. I wasn't sure if I was going to get that. Nice try, Penguin. Nice try. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, it pulls him back. Oh, someone else is hitting me. Ow. There he is. Ow. Don't worry, I'm a professional. I just woke up though, so I'm getting there. My coffee is on its way. Oh, I blew him off for you. There you go, bro. He's gone. He's done. Let's see. Where? Yeah, there's gotta be somewhere else to go. I wonder if there's just somewhere to hop down. And that's what we're missing. Ooh, maybe right here. Look at this. There's a sign here. Oh, you're fighting somebody. I'm coming! I'm helping! Alright. I've earned my wages today. Yeah, there's a sign right here I saw. And look at that. Me first! Ooh, and what's this? There's something in here. Oh, were we? Oh, gotcha. Okay, good deal. Yep, it's him. Oh, both my kids are awake now. Oh, well, at least we figured it out. That's good. Let's try to get through some... Ooh, who's shooting lightning? Oh, that guy. Boop. Oh, he's good. Oh, he's behind a pillar. Anyway. We'll get him. Just like that last invader. Gotta love it. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, you went up the stairs. Hello, pollos! Oh! Ooh, there looks something interesting over there, maybe. I'm coming to save thee. Look at that. I'm helping. Alright. Yeah, maybe there was something over here at the end. There's like a something to jump onto. I don't see any bodies though, but maybe there's something. Okay. Yeah, there's that way. There's this guy. Oh, I think he's got a buddy on the floor. Yep. Man, look at all of the death root out here. It's insane. Ooh, a Crucible Knight, I think. Is that who that is? Oh boy. How many bloodstains are out here? A bunch. Well, I don't know if you have enough to level up or not, but it's your call. Oh, not even close. Let's do it! Let's flip and do it. $54 points. He's having a tough time. We're doing alright so far. But he's got a lot of flipping health. It is nice. Woo! That was exciting. Oh! Oh! Yahoo! That's it, baby. That's it. Did you see how I had some red stripes go back into my body? That's that Crimson Dagger thing. It's so nice. Oh yeah, Matt's up. Big time. I can hear him. It's good for him, though. Is it safe? Slip off and die. Well, hey, very cool. Ooh, birds. This would be great. What a mess. Ooh. Ooh, big dragon. Alrighty. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Is there anything off the edge here? Nope, nothing off the edge. You can go down there though. There's like a little edge or something. Yeah, that dragon looks exciting. Oh, there's a bird over there too. Oh good, he fell down. Perfect. Well, I know where I'm going. See you in the next life, baby. I got one birdie. Let's do it! Ooh, double hit. Triple hit. Triple hit, single kill. Love those. Ooh. Oh, that probably just goes back up. I'm guessing. Ooh, what's this? There's something over here. Yeah. I don't know if you want to go that way. There is a elevator though. Ooh, very nice. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds good. Let me text Ash real quick. Alrighty. Oh, hi, Fluff. Ooh, that looks very nice. Wimpy. Oh, bummer. Veteran armor. Yeah, that's a popular set, the veteran armor. People like it. Oh, that might have been it. No, that's where we came from. And oh, this is here too. Anyway. What a bummer. Well, I'll try to help you with the dragon until top of the hour, and then I gotta go be a dad. Man, look at that fancy fire thing there going on. Oh, more birds. Don't worry, support. Oh, he's not liking me for some reason. Okay, well, I'll take the bird, you take the dragon. That sounds like fair trade. Oh, there's another one? Wow, I literally had a sliver of health left. That was scary. Oh, this one. This is the one that disappears and stuff. Well, what is up with that? That's weird. Hmm. Well. Yeah, you would think. Well, I better hop off, though. Ooh. Handy. Very nice. Oh, I think my wife's home too. Sweet. Oh, well, hey, I'm glad you got it figured out on your end, man. That's wonderful. Yeah, we can do some more playing soon. Until next time, I'll see you on the next one. What's up, bud? Yeah, uh-huh. Oh, nice. Okay.